Morning, students. Today, I'm going to put it through. I'm going to teach you what is known as conditional statements on how to use it when writing a computer program or when designing the algorithm. So I will share my screen with you about how to use a conditional statement. Before we look at how to use it, let's first of all try to understand what conditional statement is. The conditional statement is a statement that is written or that can be written in such a way that it gives condition before it can be executed. So for the expression that comes after the then for to be executed, the condition must be true. So when writing a computer program, there can be some conditions that you give. If this is this, this is what you should do. If this is this is what you should do. So computer can check the condition and decide on what to do. I'll give you an example using what you can see on the screen. For example, look at this. If you are greater or equal 18 years, then get corona vaccine. Let's look at that statement. Where is our condition? This is our condition. The condition is always in between the if and the then. So computer tests the condition. If the condition is true, the expression that comes after the then will be executed by the computer. Here, the expression that comes after the then is get corona vaccine. Getting the vaccine depends if the condition is true. The question is this condition true? It depends on how you test it with data. Okay, the condition can be true provided you are 18 years or older. Once you are less than 18 years, the condition is false. So let us test it now. Let's assume you are 20 years, okay? If you are 20 years, is the condition true? Yes, because you are older than 18. Then what will happen? Computer will write, get corona vaccine. Let us assume you are 12 years. Will the condition be true? No, the condition will be false. What will the computer write? Nothing. Let us take one example from past exam papers. Look at this simple algorithm. Have you seen that? P is 4, K is 2. Then I have a condition here. If P is greater than K, then Z is P multiplied by K. Write Z. Let me quickly put and here, write Z. So here is a very simple algorithm, and we're going to see how you can solve this type of problem. Let's assume you come across it in your examination. What you should do, the first thing is number your algorithm. But when numbering your algorithm, do not number begin, do not number end. Do not number begin, do not number end. From there, you draw up your trace table. The trace table will help you to get the answer in a very easy way. The trace table is a way of dry running the algorithm to see what is likely going to be the answer. So let us use the trace table now. If you look at my algorithm, I have line 1. In line 1, what do I have? P is equal to 4. Line 1, P is 4. What do I have in line 2? K is 2. Line 2, K is 2. What do I have in line 3? Here is my condition. Put your condition in form of a question so that it will be easier for you to understand. So I'm going to put it in a question now. Listen to me. I'm not going to use the word if. I'm going to use the word is. So listen. Is P greater than K? Can you see that now? So if you go to your trace table, what is P? P is 4. What is K? K is 2. So is 4 greater than 2? Yes is my answer. So line 3, where I have my condition, is my condition true or false? My condition is true. So under decision, I will write true. Okay, so on top, I have my variables already. I have my variables. So I go to line 4. Line 4 says Z is equals to P multiplied by K. We are going to carry out the instructions in line 4 because this is true. Had it been this was false, had it been this was false, this expression that comes after the then will be ignored. But because this is true, then we are going to do this. Therefore, go back to our trace table, which is line 4, say P, which is 4, multiplied by K. So 4 times 2 is 8. So our Z is 8. What next? We have line 5, say write Z, write the value of Z. So I go to 5, then what am I going to write? Z is going to be written as 8 here. Don't forget, your right is always represented in your trace table as output. So my answer to this algorithm is 8. Let us look at another example. In this example, we have num is 13 and condition here. What did I say you should do? First of all, number it. All right. So you're going to see, I'm going to number it now. Okay, number it, number your algorithm. All right. Can you see that I did not number my end? I did not number my begin. So the same thing you are going to do, you go back to your trace table. Then you put in your variables. Here, I deliberately left the variables. I want you to put it, but let me guide you a bit. What are my variables? I have num. So I have num. What else do I have? I have the decision, which is the if. So I have decision. What else do I have? Output, which is represented by right, right, which is represented by output. Okay, what else do I have? I have if again. I don't need to write another decision. No, everything will fall under this. Then if you look at this, I have num. I don't need to have another num here. This will take care of everything. So you start line 1, num is 13. So you go to line 1, num is what? 13. Can you see that now? Then line 2 is a decision here. Is num mod 2 equal 0? Remember, I've taught you how to use mod. I've also taught you how to use div. Now, what is num? 13. Is 13 mod 2 equals 0? Is it true or it is false? Work it out. I'm giving you this as a homework. If it is true or false, put it here. Then complete this trace table for me. After completing the trace table, please send it to me on WhatsApp. I will confirm and let you know whether what you have done is right or it is wrong. So what have we learned today? We have learned how to use the if-then statement. The if-then statement. I told you between if and the then, there is a condition. You test your condition, either your condition is true or the condition is false. If the condition is true, whatever instruction that comes after then, the computer will carry it out. If the condition is false, whatever that comes after then, it is being ignored by the computer. In our next lesson, we are going to look at another conditional statement, if, then, else. if then else. That is what we are going to learn next lesson. Thank you.